Here at Education HR, which is a traded HR service within Norfolk County Council, we believe in supporting our schools and trusts to attract and retain the best staff out there to enable better outcomes for our county's children. We trust in the value that our service provides and believe that we can align with schools' values and ensure that schools can access qualified and effective teachers, but without a focus on profit. We believe that the benefits to schools using the Norfolk Supply Register are far-reaching. Schools and trusts can access a wide range of local teachers with diverse experience and specialisms, whether that's curriculum specialisms, subject or SEND specialisms. With more teachers that we're registering all of the time, each school can be sure to find that a teacher that fits with their ethos, that brings the skills they need to ensure seamless education for the children that they teach. Schools can choose to use the same teachers, that then creates a familiar and positive learning environment that benefits the children's education. And equally, they can choose a different teacher each time that brings in diversity of thought and diversity of teaching to the school and benefiting education in that way. Schools can be safe in the knowledge that teachers from us have been fully compliance checked in line with keeping children safe in education, and have access to courses and e-learning provided by award-winning local authority teams within adult learning that then helps with their CPD and keeps their knowledge fresh of the teaching and school environments. The Norfolk Supply Register also doesn't charge placement fees when teachers are taken onto a contract, so a school can be reassured that they don't have to pay to keep great talent. With teacher shortages and recruitment challenges, this can be a realistic and cost-effective resolution where the cover might then extend to the long term. This then enables savings for the school, and that saving could be invested in other areas of education. We take great pride in the work that we do, and we have a diversity of experience on our team, people with extensive experience of working in the education sector within HR. We also have previous teachers and supply teachers that have been supply teachers themselves, so they know just what it's like to support both schools and supply teachers with their needs. With access as well to a whole host of education and HR experts within the wider education HR team and children's services within the local authority, the Norfolk Supply Register is well placed to solve school resourcing issues in a sustainable and cost-effective way. I think one of the main benefits for supply teachers on the Norfolk Supply Register is that they're paid to scale. So they have fair pay, which is aligned with the school teachers' pay and conditions, and the supply teacher gets all of that pay. We don't take a cut at all. They get access to the teacher pension scheme and are also opportunities to continue their career development via the education-related courses on offer and the e-learning around safeguarding, prevent, online security, those kinds of areas. So that enables them to keep their continuous professional development up to date and come into the classroom ready to go with that up-to-date knowledge. We also have an intuitive digital system that we use for booking supply teachers, and this enables them to have their own profile that showcases their strengths and experience to the schools, and easily they can manage their availability via the system too, making it a seamless and effective process for everyone involved. Implementing the Teacher Booker software platform meant that we could really refresh and improve the service that we offered. It's created a much more efficient and targeted service. We've been able to modernise our offer for both schools and supply teachers. The system is built by experts in education technology who share the same ethical values that we do, and that was really important to us when we were looking for a provider. We're confident that it provides all users with the most effective way of managing supply cover. We know on average that booking can come about and be fully booked by a teacher within around 10 minutes. We've received great feedback from the users on the system, both supply and on the school side, and that was from the moment it was implemented. So we're confident that the system we have is the best one in place to make that what is often a stressful and difficult time and realise that a cover is needed as easy as it can possibly be. I think the hardest thing for us is competing with the supply agencies in the private sector. We realise that competition is healthy and we embrace the challenge that that brings and work hard to offer a service that competes at the same level and can go beyond. I think as other local authorities have found that having the resource to do this makes that challenging, but we believe that the new Teacher Booker system that we now have has removed some of the barriers that we faced and freed up resource to ensure that that service that we offer continuously improves to meet schools' changing expectations and needs. So our average day has changed in the way that it looks since we implemented the teacher booker supply system. We spend less time arranging supply bookings because the system takes care of that ourselves. The schools can still see and understand and find out about the supply teachers before they book them, so that hasn't got lost. Supply teachers can upload lots of information for schools to read and understand about who they are and what they can bring before they decide to make a booking. So we're glad that that has been able to stay in place. But because we don't spend as much time on this, although we will do supply searches still for customers that aren't using the system because they don't necessarily buy a certain service from us, we still undertake those bookings on their behalf. So we are still doing those searches and speaking with supply teachers to arrange that. But we take compliance and safeguarding very seriously, so we spend a lot of time making sure that our supply teachers who register with us are thoroughly checked in line with the Keeping Children Safe in Education statutory guidance, and running those repeat checks on those already registered supply teachers. We, as I've said before, ensure that supply teachers are given the opportunity to undergo training, so we spend time making sure that that's in place. We run system reports to understand customer and supply teacher needs and then take steps to adjust that. We seek feedback on supply teachers, and we spend time promoting the service to both schools and supply teachers so that we can maximise the service that we're providing. So I think the advice that I would give to other councils considering providing a supply service would be that with a system like Teacher Booker in place, the resource requirements that might have been a challenge don't have to be unfeasible. It's something that we're achieving. And also offering a service from the local authority enables schools and trusts within your region to secure supply teachers in a cost-effective way, knowing that they're supplied by an organisation who shares their values and desire to improve educational outcomes for children, and they don't focus their business model on a profit. It's hard to say one thing in one sentence because there's so much to say, but I think in essence we're proud of the ethical and dedicated way that we run the Norfolk Supply Register. We have the genuine desire and we share that with our customers to offer an effective service that supports getting the best education for pupils in our region, and also enables those supply teachers to seamlessly close that gap where a cover need is created.